Attorney General Mike Delaney introduced an interesting controversy at the end of last week that doesn't get a lot of attention, and it's about the right to know requests. Essentially, he'd said, he firmly believes in the principle of right to know and providing information. But over the last 2 years, they've calculated that office has consumed more than 4,000 hours to produce, many times, really broad requests from public information, often not by the media. He didn't fault the media for the most onerous requests. And those 4,000 hours, what's that in taxpayer time? Almost $400,000 a year. So he said to the legislature, we really need to have a serious discussion about funding options or trying to allocate these costs going forward. I think one of the interesting things was that both Attorney General Mike Delaney and Administrative Services Commissioner Linda Hodgson said that one alternative here is to become more transparent. And I credit Commissioner Hodgson with increasing transparency in her office during her term. They've tried to put the checkbook of the state of New Hampshire online, and I think have made some real progress in accomplishing that. And I think both of them are essentially saying, look, with these investigative files that consume boxes and boxes of information on paper, that, again, go back to those thousands of hours to generate by staff when someone asks to look at the file or get a copy of the file. What if we redacted what should be redacted and held back and put everything else online? Wouldn't that, I think A.G. Delaney was right when he said that would save people requesting that information, and that would save my staff time to produce it. So maybe we don't have to raise the copying fee for making right-to-know requests. Maybe we have to highlight the instances of mavericks and gadflies that make onerous and unnecessary repeated demands for right-to-know requests. Maybe we need to do that in the media, and to highlight the demands that places on our state agencies, but particularly on our state prosecutors.